warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and joining me to provide expert analysis is the former England attacker Sue Smith. And coming your way, it's action from the foot squad battles here. It's striker juniors versus the Magpies.
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
And here's the striker juniors starting lineup. Gabriel plays alongside Ezri Konsa in central defence, and the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Well, not the easiest of chances, tightly marked, but not even close in the end. And introducing the Magpies starting 11. Petr Cech stands between the posts. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Nemanja Vidic in central defence, and leading the line today is Erling Haaland. And plenty of space for striker juniors out wide. Opportunity it is. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, the speed of this transition is incredible. They're up the pitch in a flash. And once he's in, it's all about the finish. No messing around, just blast it past the keeper. So emphatic, what a hit.
Salah. Sloppy in possession from the Magpies. Referee deciding to give the free kick. Putellas. Good looking ball.
Yeah, it's a really well-weighted pass. Picked out the perfect run there.
Flag raised for offside. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And covering tremendous ground here. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Abreu. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Mo Salah. That's a good-looking ball. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Just fizzled out completely.
Yeah, good organisation at the back, wasn't it?
Oh, not cleared just yet. Can she put it away? And what a magical save it was. And over it comes. Promising passage, but came to nothing. Well, he's certainly not alone. A fine reading of the situation. Erling Haaland. It's a weighted pass. And whipped into the box. Just needs to resolve the danger. Gavi. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Can he? Oh, that is a majestic goal! Falling home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed. It is to be a throw-in. As you can see, the home side have struggled to control possession, but the tactic is working really well. Let the opposition have the ball as soon as they win it back, hit them with pace, and be a little bit more direct, and it's certainly...
Oh, wait a moment, look at what's happening. And the corner's been given.
Well, listen to that, they're furious. They feel it was a clear-cut penalty.
Who can they pick out? Not a convincing clearance. Oh, that's a clever ball. And possession changing hands. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. To trim the deficit. Well, we might be critical of the decision to shoot, but what a save that was to keep them in charge.
Absolutely tough angle, wasn't it? Not sure I'd have gone for it there.
Playing it in. And so it is, the first half story has been written. What they served up in the first half wasn't good enough. They must be better. Well, racing past his man. Decent looking pass. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Yeah, nice build-up. They just lacked that end product. Stop that one in its tracks.
Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Real chance. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. It needs an accurate cross. Could be dangerous. Oh, it's on! And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, just look at the pace on the transition. It's incredible. Racing out from the back in no time. But then there's still plenty to do. He's under all sorts of pressure from the defender. He's just about able to keep him at bay. It's a really good goal.
Putellas. Just the challenge that was required. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Malcolm. An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, take a look at this. The pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them, and it makes a striker's job relatively easy. All she has to do is make the right connection. It's a really good goal.
The Magpies have it again. Good distribution. It is to be a throw-in. And time for the change now. Socrates. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. Sven Yahut. Now with Van der Donk. And Franco Juniors could be onto something out wide. Searching for the angle. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. He has teammates around him. Luis Figo. And with that, the attack breaks down.
Yeah, they had great shape out of possession there, didn't they?
Holland. And the chance slips away. Been it averting the danger. Well, no point in stopping play, advantage with them. Well, the thought process is there, but not the execution. Figo. Could pose a threat on the counter. Angled for Salah. And a time for calm on the ball. A long way out. Well, she was certainly up for the long-range shot, wasn't she?
Certainly full of confidence, and to attempt the shot from there, that was close.
Danielle van der Donk. Omar Marmouche. Oh, what an opportunity. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. They are committed to making the substitution here. Over it comes. Well, this could really help the cause. Now with Van der Donk. Could be threatening. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay. It's tight, but he's just onside. He's timed his run to perfection. And it's good movement to get on the end of it. Really shows his composure in front of goal, doesn't he?
And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, that was a dominant performance.
A manager with a clear vision. It's not just about tactics, but also about unity. Well, when you sit here at the Bernabeu and look around, you're conscious of history. What a venue. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is action from La Liga EA Sports. It's Real Madrid versus Getafe.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. Oh, magnificent save!
Yeah, good positioning, excellent speed off the line and a top-class stop. Brilliant stuff.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, the header not accurate enough.
Well, under that sort of pressure, it was always going to be difficult to score from there.
He's a manager who's held the upper hand in past encounters.
Yeah, and he just seems to know how to play against this team, doesn't he?
Nice weight on the pass. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Who can he pick out? Miles off target for that particular header.
Well, the defender did just about enough there. A difficult chance in the end, I would say.
Well, I think the tactical tussle between the two managers is going to be one of the most interesting aspects of this.
Yeah, it's going to be absorbing to see whose game plan gets control of this match.
Mbappe, just the challenge that was required. A good tackle. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Playing it in. Not the best clearance. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. What can he do with it now? Opportunity! Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Trying to pick out a teammate. Now the counter-attack looks on. Takes it on. And the post denied him. Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why he scored so many goals.
An attack that had potential.
Well, I have to say, that was a good piece of defending there.
Superbly read and executed. Good weight on that pass. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Sent through. In it goes! Real Madrid take the lead in the derby. And just look at the fans. Utterly delighted.
You have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And covering tremendous ground here. Oh, moving it nicely. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Karim Adeyemi. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, no way through there.
Diego Rico. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? Lovely weight. And keeping it out. Played over. Electing to shoot, and a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser.
Well, he's got to get more distance on that clearance. It's a poor way to concede a goal.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Mbappe. Chance here. And he got to it fairly easily. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. Maybe dangerous here. Mbappe tries his luck. Well, he's placed it wide. Really close shave. Takes aim. And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. Underway at 2-1, tight contest here. Valverde, giving it a go, and there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes! Incredible stuff! Moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Well, they're holding firm, and the fans can already taste what would be a special triumph.
Yeah, this would be a massive result for them, particularly the manager.
To reduce the arrears, and doing well to keep that one out. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Might do damage on the break. Still racing forward. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring forward. So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. Developments at the Estadio de Vallecas. That means we send it over to Alex.
Yeah, it's another goal for Bilbao. They've pulled one back and now trail by 1 with 63 minutes played.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Neu. Milik! And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it might be. Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. couple of goals. 5-1 it is. Well, transfer speculation is all part of football, and there's been quite a lot of speculation on this front. But the deal has now been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him. Hopefully it turns out to be a good move, and he can continue to develop his career.
Corner given. Could be threatening. Needs composure. Chance still there. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Just 15 minutes remaining. He's just coming through. I believe there's been a goal at the Estadio de Vallecas. Alex Scott. Lily! Oh, wow! Brilliant defending. Very dangerous here. Oh, it might be. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Well, Alex was in full flight. Alas, we had to cut her off just moments ago. Just to confirm, Athletic Bilbao did score in that game, and their lead stands at 3-1. Valverde. It's a weighted pass. Oh, surely! And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And there's the delivery. And dealt with it nicely. Perhaps they can counter from here. Might work out. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. This looks interesting. Oh, that's super defending.
Well, I think that's a goal-saving intervention there.
So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt.
Good.